Hello everyone. So it's the next morning after I posted my last vlog thing, which was, if you guys saw it, it was where I was sort of complaining about people staying in, well, not staying inside, I should say. But I wanted to switch back around and get a lot more positive. If you haven't checked that video, go check that out first to see what I'm on about. But we're back here. We're being positive this morning. And anyway, so Alice isn't here for a couple of days because of the work she does. She's a key worker, as we're calling it, in this country. So she has to go to work and she has to interact with other people, unfortunately. So whilst she did that yesterday, and that means that she's going to be away for a couple of days, just to see if she does catch anything, if she develops any symptoms. At least then she's away from me. She can see if she gets anything, and then she can come back if it seems all okay. So yeah, I am home alone for a little bit, which means there's some unique opportunities here because normally I like to spend good quality time with Alice during the day, whether it be watching stuff, doing yoga together, meditation, even just cleaning the house, just spending quality time together doing things. So yeah, I've got to do some things independently, which means it's going to be tough over the next couple of days, but it's good fun, and I can document a bit of it and show you guys. So you're probably thinking, why hasn't he made the bed? That's what I'm going to show you today anyway. So I'm not going to strip it completely and change the sheets, but I'm going to tidy it and show you how I do that as a quadriplegic, with no hand function. So I've done it a couple of times. Normally it's Alice's job and I do some other things around the house while she's doing it. But yeah, so I'm going to show you how I do it. I have got a question for you though. If you want to, so basically I could do lots of unique things here, so I'll give you two options of what the next video can be. So I can either do my full morning routine, but in this vloggy kind of style, or I can do a house tour and show you my adaptations. So down in the comments below, let me know which one you want to see. I'll tally it up. Maybe I'll put a poll up somewhere else as well on Instagram, something like that. See which one. Sorry. Yeah, see which one you want to see, and then yeah, from there we will do that. But guess I've got to do this first, and then I'm going to show you some other things I've got around the house that I'm doing. Alright, okay, let's get started. So I think that'll do. I've done a pretty good job. The only corner that's still needs to be doing is that far corner, but that's good enough for me. It's tidy enough. Just in case, someone comes over. Not that anybody is going over at this time, but I like. So the other thing I've been doing here is growing seeds. So I've got in here beetroot, chilies, I think there's some sweet peppers in there, and two of them are flowers as well. But I wanted to grow some veg, and that it's quite cool. But it's going quite well. As you can see, I've had a little accident last night. As I was trying to pull this towards me to water it, I spilt it a little bit. So I'm going to have to get a dustpan and brush, sweep some of that dirt back in. But let's get in close and show you how good these are doing. So yeah, we've coming up well. This has been a week so far. The beetroot one especially looking really good. But now it's time I water them. So, oh, and I've got to water my peace lily. Okay, so let's do that. So to do the watering, I use a little spray thing because they're little at the moment. So just sort of spray. I sort of do it from a distance, just so you can see what I'm doing. Hopefully you can see I'm not blocking it too much. Getting a bit closer. You won't be able to see this, but just making sure they are nice and hydrated. So good. Floor's nice and wet too. And then we move on to the peace lily. Now the peace lily, I do love it. However, it is a pain in the ass. So it's meant to be watered once or twice a week maybe, but where I live it's extremely dry, so I have to first of all make sure its leaves are all nice and wet because it likes that, and secondly I need to give this a water every single day. Now it is the bane of my life, but you know what? I both hate it and love it at the same time. So I make it nice and wet on the leaves because they like it. Any sort of plants with big leaves do tend to like the water. And the other thing I need to do is to get some water to pour onto the bottom as well. Because if I don't, it might sound like I'm over watering it, but it is so dry in here that all of the water evaporates. So I have to water this every single day, both spraying the leaves and underneath. So I'm going to get the water and then pour that in as well. Just say the great thing about a peace lily, I don't have anything professional here, is, well, not that, because it does spray everywhere when you're trying to water it. But at least you get to clean the floor now. And the other thing is that it does let you know when it's getting droop. So it starts to droop the leaves a bit more. So it's a little bit droopy today, not as bad as it has been. I leave it a couple of days. But yeah, it does let you know sort of when it needs hydrating because it does go sort of droopy, which is great if you're a beginner in terms of trying to look after a plant. It's a great one that you have to like focus on a bit more than just a cactus or a succulent. So yeah, it's a bit more hands-on than that. Needs a bit more attention, and if you don't look after it, it starts to lose these lovely things. This one's gone a little bit green, so that one might go at some point, but I've got another one in there growing. So yeah, nice little plant. This isn't a gardening channel, but apparently it is today, so yeah. Alright then, I'll show you what else I'm up to. So Alice and I have made a whiteboard with some things we're going to do every day. So you can see we're doing yoga every day, and on different days we're doing different things. So like on Monday we'll be cleaning the kitchen, then the bathroom, then the study, then the balcony. On Friday, like I said, we were having curry for lunch upstairs, which we did. We had yoga, and yeah. And I've got some of the people that I've got on the show over the week. So, oh yeah, Monday, I'll be having a day off. I haven't announced that yet, but I think it's always good to make sure I'm not burning out and to make sure all the following ones are going to be even higher quality, because I can have a day just to rest and relax and focus on just me and Alice, basically. Okay, so the other thing I'm going to have to do at some point today, probably this morning, but I'm not going to show it to you on camera because you don't see it, but basically I've got the washing up to do, put it away. I've already had breakfast this morning. I've just had cereals, pretty simple, just putting in a bowl, putting milk in. So if you want to see like a proper routine, then vote for the routine one. But if you want to, yeah, basically I've got to do this at some point. Nobody wants to do it. Normally, it's normally Alice does the washing up, I do the drying up and the putting away, and that's sort of our routine. But I've got to do all of it. So it means it takes time out of my day, but it's fine. It's all part of being an adult. I'm turning 30 this year. So yeah, just got to get on with it. So the other last thing I've got to do today before I start my work is to clean the desk. it's not massively messy. It's just a lot of things on it that I need because I've got my webcam for filming, I've got my mic, I've got my light, camera again, headphones. It all needs to be here, but it can be a bit of a tidy up. This is basically my schedule for the next upcoming weeks. I've got a lot of people planned to come on the show, so if you're not watching the live shows, make sure you are, because they're great. If not, watch them later. But yeah, it's been all good fun so far, basically. So yeah, once I've done the rest of my jobs, I've got to tidy up the bathroom a little bit, do the washing up, drying up, tidy in here, and then I'll be getting stuck into some work, where I'll be doing things like thumbnails, so that when you see the videos come up, you'll see, like, especially on the quarantine zone one that I've been doing, there's I did like a logo and that kind of thing, people's pictures on there, etc. Got to edit the picture for the Instagram post, write about it, upload that as well at some point today, introducing today's guest. So yeah, it's all hands on deck really at the moment. It's actually quite good being quarantined because it gives me a chance to be able to do these things. Now normally I'm fairly busy anyway, but I do like to spend a couple of hours going outside for a walk for my mental health and well-being. That's going to be impacted from it obviously, so I'm doing my yoga. That's a little bit shorter, there's not much travelling involved, so it's quite nice to just focus on work for a bit. So yeah, hopefully you're enjoying all the content. I'm going to still make it even if you don't, but basically, yeah, if you are doing it, and remember, if you want to vote for either of the videos, so just put in the comment section down below, I want to see you do your morning routine, or I want to see a tour of your house. So yeah, either one of those. I'll probably film both of them, but whichever one you want to see first, let me know. So yeah, all good. I'm going to go and fill this up. I've already had one of these today full of squash, so I'm going to do this another one. I did realise when I go to other countries that people don't know what squash is. So squash is like juice, we fill up a little bit and then you fill up the rest with water. Some countries don't have that, so that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be back soon. If you want to see more of these videos, let me know. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already, because what are we on? 6,500. I would like to get to 10,000, I think, fairly soon. Let's say 20,000 by the end of the year. That would be a nice total. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed or your nan's not subscribed, she'd love me. Come on, every nan loves me. Alright then, guys. I will see you shortly. Tomorrow, later on. I'll see you later on today.